Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome you all the students of class 11 in the lecture of chemistry as we have started chapter number 7, that is modern periodic table. This is our 13th lecture for the same. In our previous lecture we have studied periodic trends in physical properties of elements in modern periodic table. In that, we have completed till atomic radii, ionic radii, ionization, enthalpy. Inshallah, in today's lecture, we are going to study more physical properties of elements and its periodic trends in modern periodic table. So let's start, student. The next physical properties is your electron gain enthalpy. What do you mean by electron gain enthalpy? As we know, addition of an electron to a neutral atom, when any of the neutral atom will gain an electron, it results in formation of an ion. Okay, a neutral atom is there. When it gains an electron, it gets converted into an ion, such as X is a neutral atom. When it gains an electron, it gets converted into X minus. So the enthalpy, the energy change take place when an electron is added to an isolated gaseous atom in its ground state is nothing but your electron gain enthalpy. So here the enthalpy change that take place when an electron is added to an isolated gaseous atom in its ground state is your electron gain enthalpy. It is denoted by a symbol delta. Eg means electron gain, H means enthalpy. Here electron gain enthalpy is a quantitative measure. It is a quantitative measure of the ease with which an atom add an electron forming the anions, and it is expressed in terms of unit of kilojoule per mole. So here student, what is electron gain enthalpy? Electron gain enthalpy is nothing but the change that take place when an electron is added to an isolated gaseous atom in its ground state. It is denoted by a symbol delta EGH. Its unit is kilojoule per mole. So here the equation has been given. X, your atom in its neutral state, when it gain an electron. G is the state, that is this atom is in gaseous state. This gaseous atom will gain an electron plus E and get converted into X minus, that is an anion. Okay, here this delta EGH is your electron gain enthalpy. Here you are supposed to learn the definition of electron gain enthalpy, what it is symbol, and how it is been expressed in which units. Okay. So here student, delta EGH, that is the electron gain enthalpy, may be positive or negative. It depends upon whether the process of adding electron is endothermic or exothermic. Endothermic reactions is when, and in any reaction when heat has been taken in from the surrounding. Exothermic when heat has been evolved out to the surrounding. Okay, when a reaction is being going on, in that reaction when heat has been given out to the surrounding, it is your exothermic. When heat has been taken in, it is your endothermic reaction. Elements of group 17 have very high negative value of electron gain enthalpy. Why? Because group 17 elements, that is your halogen group elements, they require only one electron to attain the state of stability of noble gas. Okay, so this is because of the attain stable noble gas electronic configuration only on the addition of one electron. Fine. That is why elements of group 17 have very high negative value of electron gain enthalpy, whereas elements of group 18, that is your noble gas, have on the other hand exhibit high positive value for electron gain enthalpy. So your student elements of group 17 is having very high negative value of electron gain enthalpy, whereas group 18 element exhibit high positive value for electron gain enthalpy. Since the added electron has to enter the next higher shell, we are talking about this for group 18 element. As group 18 element is completely stable, they doesn't require any electron to attain the state of stability. Noble gas element to zero group element. As we if we are adding one electron to this, the next that electron will be added to next higher shell with larger principal quantum number, and this is very unstable electronic configuration due to very low effective nuclear charges. The nuclear charge will be very low and high shielding from the core of electron. As the added electron will enter in the next higher shell, the principal quantum number will increases, and this will having very low effective nuclear charge and high shielding effect, and it will be very unstable electronic configuration for group 18 elements. Okay, the alkali metal have very low negative electron gain enthalpy. In general, electron gain enthalpy are large negative for elements of the upper right of the periodic table, upper, upside and right, excluding the group of 18 of noble gas, leaving behind group 18 elements. Fine. So the trends for electron gain enthalpy values of the elements in the periodic table are less regular than ionization enthalpy. We have studied about ionization enthalpy. An overall trends is revealed that electron gain enthalpy becomes more negative with increase of atomic number along the period. As we are moving from left to right along the period in the modern periodic table, electron gain enthalpy become more negative with increase of atomic number up to the second last elements. Okay, up to the second last element. Why? Because the effective nuclear charge increases across the period. Across the period, quantum number is same, the nuclear charge will increases, and it is easier to add an electron to a smaller atom. Okay, as down the group, the electron has to be added to further shell. Down the group, the shell has been increasing, and the electron gain enthalpy does become less negative. Right? Across the period, your nuclear charge increases, number of shell is constant, so it is easier to add an electron to a smaller atom. While down the group, the electron is being added to further shell and the electron gain enthalpy become less negative. Here is the problem. Identify the elements with more negative value of electron gain enthalpy from the following pair. We are supposed to justify it. First is your chlorine and bromine. Here chlorine and bromine, it belongs to group 17 elements. Fine. Chlorine and belongs to the same group of halogen, that is your halogen group, with bromine having high atomic number than chlorine. Bromine is having higher atomic number than chlorine. As the atomic number increases down the group, the effective nuclear charges will decreases. Right? The effective nuclear charge will decrease. As down the group, what is happening? Number of shell is also being increases, and the increased shielding effect of core element can be noticed. As the number of shell is being increases, shielding effect will also be increases, because the distance from the nucleus to the outermost shell is also being increases. Fine. the electron has to be added to a further shell, which releases less energy, and thus electron gain enthalpy becomes less negative down the group. Due to this reason, the will be added to a further shell. In turn, it will release less energy, and thus electron gain enthalpy become less negative down the group. So, here student, chlorine has more negative electron gain enthalpy than bromine. Here, in the case between chlorine and bromine, both are belonging to the same group, that is, they are the family of halogen group. As the atomic number is increasing down the group, number of shell is increasing, effective nuclear charge will decrease, and shielding effect will increase, and the electron will be added to the further shell. So, electron gain enthalpy will become less negative down the groups. Hence, chlorine will have more negative electron gain enthalpy than bromine. This is the first. The second one is to identify the elements with more electronegative value of electron gain enthalpy from fluorine and oxygen. Here fluorine and oxygen belong to the same period, that is the second period, with fluorine having higher atomic number than oxygen. As the atomic number increases across a period, atomic radius is being decreased because the newly electron will enter in the same shell. Whatever be the period, that element will having the same shell. We have studied this whole thing in detail in our previous lecture. Okay. So as the atomic number increases across a period, atomic radii decreases. Here effective nuclear charge will increases, and hence electron can be added more easily. As the nuclear charge has been increasing, electron can be added easily. Therefore, more energy is required with gain of an electron as we move to right a period. As we are moving from left to right in any of the period, more energy is released with gain of an electron. Therefore, fluorine has more negative electron gain enthalpy than oxygen. This is the electron gain enthalpy. Now we are going to study the next physical property, that is your electronegativity. When two atoms of different element form a covalent bond. You know what is covalent bond? A bond is formed between two atoms by sharing of electron. Okay. So when the two atoms of different element form a covalent bond, the electron pair is shared unequally. The electron, what is the electron is there, that pair is shared unequally. The ability of a covalent bonded atom to attract the shared electron towards itself is called electronegativity. We are playing a tug of war. Okay. So here two groups is there. Both the group is holding the ropes, and both the group want to win. Okay, the one which is more powerful, they win. Okay, similarly here also electron pair is being shared. So the ability of a covalent bonded atom to attract the shared electron towards itself is called electronegativity, and these electron pairs share unequally. Fine. So what is electronegativity? Ability of a covalent bonded atom to attract the shared electron towards itself. It is not an experimentally measured quantity. A number of numerical scale of electronegativity were developed by many scientists. Pauline's scale of electronegativity is the one used most widely. Linus Pauling assigned in the year 1922 a value of 4.04 fluorine, which is expected to have the highest value of electronegativity. In this, we are going to study the table 7.5, which shows the value of electronegativity, which has been assigned to some other elements. So here, student, what is electronegativity? It is nothing but the ability of a covalent bonded atom to attract the shared electron towards itself. Electronegativity represents attractive force exerted by the nucleus on shared electron. Here this force will be exerted by the nucleus on what? On the shared electron between two atoms. electron sharing between covalent bonded atoms take place using the valence electron. Here the electronegativity depends upon the effective nuclear charge experienced by electron which is involved in formation of the covalent bond. So here student electronegativity increases as we move across the period. This is because effective nuclear charge increases across the period. As across the period, number of shell is constant. The newly electron will be added to the same shell. Okay. So here effective nuclear charge will increases. Hence electronegativity will also be increases as we move across the period. Okay. The electronegativity, whereas the electronegativity decreases down the group. Thus, as the size of the valence shell goes on increasing, mm, and the shielding effect of the core element goes on increasing. Okay, as the valence shell is being in size of the valence shell is increasing down the group, shielding effect too will be increases. Effective nuclear charge will decreases. Hence, electronegativity will be decreasing down the group. So here electronegativity predict the nature of the bond or how strong is the force of attraction that holds two atoms together. Fine. It determines the nature of the bond and how strong is the force of attraction that hold two atoms together. This is the table which show electronegativity values of some element. Element symbol, see in the period, second period, what do you observe? Lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. What is the value? The value of electronegativity is increasing 1.0, 1.5, 2.0, 2.5, 3.0, 3.5, 4.0. So here the values of electronegativity is increasing across the period. Why? Because valence shells number is same. Effective nuclear charge is increasing, screening effect is decreasing, so your electronegativity is increasing. While down the group, you see in the group 1 for hydrogen, lithium, sodium, and so on, the atom electro value is 2.1, 1.0, 0.9, 0.8, and so on. So your electronegativity is decreasing down the group. Why? Because valence shell is increasing, effective nuclear charge is decreasing, your screening effect is increasing, so electronegativity is been decreasing. So across the period electronegativity is increasing while down the group electronegativity is decreasing in modern periodic table. Hence we have completed the physical properties of elements and it runs in modern periodic table. Hope you all have understood. Take care student, study well, do your best. Thank you.